Today, we're exposing the indefensible inaction of the Monroe County Sheriff's Office in Tennessee. On Saturday, March 29, 2025, shark investigators responded to information about an illegal cockfight to be held on the property of Cannon Blankenship in Tellico Plains, Tennessee. Our drone recorded roosters in drop cages and trailers to house the birds before they're forced to fight to the death. We saw birds being brought into the pit building. Here you see a dying rooster brought out and the razor-sharp knife being removed from his leg. The wide circular motion of the man's hand is him removing the winding, attaching the razor-sharp weapon to the bird's leg. He doesn't want to get cut like the birds who are forced to fight. What a sickening coward. Cannon Blankenship's long history of illegal cockfighting is well documented thanks to his own Facebook account, which was researched by Beth and Merritt Clifton at the blog site Animals 24/7. We have a link to their story in the description section of this video. I hope you'll check it out. But this sordid story is less about one disgusting cockfighter and his inbred criminal buddies than the inexplicable and indefensible inaction of the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. Blankenship's cockfight was scheduled for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. If the police actually needed a warrant, which I question, Shark's drone captured far more evidence than would be required early on the first day. We showed that video evidence to the police, but for the entire 2-day event, officer after officer in the Monroe County Sheriff's Office made excuses for why they wouldn't enforce the law, and they didn't even try to get a warrant. We proved that a criminal enterprise was operating involving more than 100 people, including at least one child, and for 2 days, the police did nothing. We never spoke to Sheriff Tommy Jones, who did not appear to be on duty the entire weekend. Regardless, as the sheriff, he's responsible for the determined inaction of his officers. Even Monroe County's dispatchers demonstrated their contempt for the law when one of them refused to pass along actual map coordinates that would put deputies directly at the cockfight pit building. I don't think they actually needed the coordinates. They knew exactly where Cannon Blankenship's property was, and they knew exactly what was going on. We need much better from the police. Much better. As for Cannon Blankenship, he's on our top priority list now. You want to keep playing games, Cannon? You're going to lose. By the way, Cannon's involved in youth sports, to which I can only say, what in God's name are the parents of those children thinking? You want your kids to turn out like this guy? I'm Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness, and with your help, we are crushing cockfighting.
Thank you for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel to learn more about how you can help shark help animals.